hope that you and the team are well and that you managed to get some rest over the festive season. So as promised, here's the first of the videos for you and the team. So just as a quick refresher, and in everything that's in your inbox is work that's been assigned to you to do. Things in your sent items is stuff that you've asked other people to do. As the task progresses, it will move to close stage, and if you've put due dates and the task has not completed yet, it will show in your overdue folder. Then on the categories of work, like we said in the meeting, you can split access, or you can split your work into categories and limit access to these categories. For the purposes of this demo, just because I remember being asked, I think in the meeting, I'm going to be working off two profiles. So this profile, you can see in the top right here, is JM, and then I've got another profile which is TM. So this is going to be the receiver of the tasks and the coordinator of some tasks, and this is going to be the sender of the tasks. So I'm going to try not to move too quickly, but if you're a bit confused as to where we are in the task, just look in the top right corner to see which profile we're busy in. Okay. So we're going to start just with the new task builder. This is a function that everyone in the team can use while the workflows are being set up. So if you look at the drop down arrow, there's task using workflow and recurring task. Don't worry about these for now. We'll come back to them at a later stage. We're just going to create a general new task. Like in the meeting, we're going to just use the example of making a travel arrangement because everybody sort of understands what's involved there. So we're just like we would send an email. Sorry, this is going to go in the general category. I'm going to assign it to a colleague, and just like I would in an email, describe what it's about. Okay, there are other options here that we can select. We'll come back to these at a later stage. This is where you can set your due date, your priorities. But for now, and for the purpose of this demo, let's just create the task. So now we're going to see that task 51, which I've just created, is sitting in my sent items. Okay, if we scroll over to Tabo's profile, we'll see it's sitting in his inbox. Okay, he's going to say, please share a copy of your passport and post the comment. Okay, you can mark the task as in progress. Now if we go back to the sender's profile, we can see the request that Tabo made for us to share our passport. Okay, so we're going to attach, apologies, and we're going to post a comment. And then we realize we attached the wrong passport, so we need to attach the updated one. Say please ignore this one. Okay, and we post the comments. So now everybody can see that there's been an update to this document. And all the documents related to this task live under the attached file section. Okay, so now as the organizer of this task, there's a couple of things that I would like to add as checklist items. I would like a direct flight. I would also like a night flight, and let's say a vegan meal. Okay, now if I try to go and mark this task as completed, HotKup won't allow me because there's checklist items that we haven't seen to. Okay, so I'm going to mark two of these. I'm going to say the direct flight and the night flight is sorted, and you can see it's been completed by Jacob and it's time and date stamped. Okay, now there's also some other departments that I need to involve. So I'm going to, apologies, I'm going to select the marketing department, and I'm going to send it to Tabo as well. and to Kavita. Okay, I'm going to say please prep marketing material, flyers, banners, brochures. Okay, and I can create a task. So this task 52 now lives as a subtask under 51. Okay, again, if we try to mark it as completed, there's checklist items and a subtask still open, so the system won't allow. Let's say Tabo goes and ticks the last box there. And works on this. Ordered as per last approved artwork. And mark this as completed. Okay.